Many people are struggling with Purim this year. How can we truly celebrate Purim when our whole world has been turned upside down? How can we celebrate in light of the war, in the shadow of October 7th, in the face of so much death and destruction, so much pain and suffering? How can we sing and dance today while our holy soldiers are on the front lines risking their lives to protect ours, with the fate of our hostages in Gaza still uncertain? Purim celebrates a miraculous salvation that took place over 2,000 years ago in the great Persian Empire, but its message is as relevant today as ever. The word Purim literally means a lottery. It's a reference to the lot that the wicked Haman drew. The name of the holiday itself implies fate and chance, the roll of the dice, the luck of the draw. And at first glance, the story of Purim, the book of Esther, appears to be a series of strange coincidences strung together. The carefully woven fabric of the narrative is written almost like a great piece of classical literature. You have your heroes and villains, high drama and suspense, climax and denouement. The plot thickens with all of its twists and turns. But behind this storybook drama lies something so profound. According to Rav Soloveitchik, one of the lessons of Purim is that man is vulnerable, fragile, that life is uncertain. One minute everything's fine, the Jewish community is living comfortably in safety and security across the Persian Empire, and then suddenly, without warning, they're confronted with the threat of destruction, annihilation, a final solution. The book of Esther is one of the books in our Tanakh, the Jewish Bible, but Hashem's name is not mentioned, not even once. According to our tradition, he is in hiding. The Talmud asks, where is there an allusion to Esther in our Torah? And answers, and I will surely hide my face, haster astir. The Talmud cites a verse that speaks of Hester Panim, Hashem seemingly hiding his face amidst suffering. And yet, there's a tradition that in the book of Esther, the word HaMelech, the king, is an allusion to Hashem, the King of Kings. For on Purim, we are challenged to find Hashem, the king, in the narrative, to seek him out in the story. Yes, he appears to be hidden, but in reality, he's pulling the strings behind the curtain. The name of the book itself, Megillat Esther, the Esther scroll, can even be understood to mean revealing the hidden. But it's not enough to see Hashem in the Purim story. We are challenged to see Hashem in the story of our lives, in our personal lives and our national life, in our trials and tribulations, in the vicissitudes of life, the ups and downs. We are challenged to see Hashem's hand even in tragedy and in history as it unfolds before our eyes. Purim is a topsy-turvy day when everything is upside down. It's a day that we recognize that, yes, we are indeed vulnerable, and that what appears to be within our control is really only an illusion. We put on masks to remind us that to truly see is to peel back the layers of perception. Some drink in excess to access a deeper reality, one beyond logic or reason. We recognize that salvation can come in places we least expect it, and that the plans and schemes of our enemies can be foiled just as quickly as they were hatched. Being human, we are limited in our ability to understand. Tragic events seem senseless without rhyme or reason. World events can seem confusing with the future uncertain. But on Purim, we recognize that Hashem's hand is guiding it all. The king is working behind the scenes, pulling the strings on the curtain of the stage of world history, of Jewish history and destiny. We may not understand all of the twists and turns of the plot, but we know the author. And Purim reminds us that all we have to do is place our trust in him. Wishing you a Shabbat Shalom and Purim Sameach from Jerusalem.